They never expected you to go silent. They never expected you to cut access. They never expected you to walk away. Your silence, your absence, oh, it's messing them up. Your silence and your absence has shattered some people, because you know what? When you left that situation, the favor, the protection, it left with you. It went right with you. The favor that was all over your life, the protection, the hand of God that was all over you, because God was protecting you in that situation, even though you weren't supposed to be in there. It left when you left. I need you to understand that you're not giving these people access. You're not letting them in to your space again. You completely severing ties. You completely going no contact, low contact, whatever with these people. It's triggering for them. Like, it's hurting them inside. They cannot handle you being gone. They can't handle it because they so used to having somebody that they can mooch off of. And when we speaking in the terms of energy, like, steal your energy, leaving you drained and depleted at the end of the day. That's why you was feeling like this with these people. You was drained. You were losing weight, gaining weight, like depressed, anxious, because they were draining the literal life force out of you. Draining you, leaving your cup empty at the end of the day, because you was over there pouring in a cup that had a hole at the bottom. You was trying to pour into them and pour. They was treating you like you were God. Put you on this pedestal and expect you to pour. And it was leaving you drained and depleted. And you started to see it in your appearance. You started to see it in how you show up. And they never expected you to leave. They thought you were a forever life force for them. They thought that they were going to have access to you, to belittle you, to talk down on you, to treat you all kind of ways, to never take accountability, to have somebody to suck the life out of all the time. Like, they thought they had a lifetime membership. Lifetime membership? What? They thought they had a lifetime membership, lifetime access to drain the life out of you. No. Time's up. Put it in the comments. Time's up. It's time's up. People don't think that they time with you gonna be up. And so they did all that they could do to keep you at the bottom, to keep you at a low place, not knowing how resilient you really were, not knowing how strong you really were, not knowing that you had God all along. All it took was you going within and seeking him for yourself. All it took was you sitting by yourself for a little minute. That's all it took. And people thought that they were going to be able to come against you and stop you, drain the life out of you, and you weren't going to get back up. They didn't think you were going to cut off access. See, they were so dependent on you. They were so reliant on coming around you and draining the life out of you, coming around you to get advice from you, to get help from you, to get resources from you, to talk to you, for you to be a listening ear, for them to dump all their mess on you. Like, you were always that. And when you cut that off, now they ain't got nowhere to put it. Now they ain't got nothing to do. Like, what they gonna do with all that trauma they got? What they gonna trauma dump at? Who they gonna steal energy from? Who they gonna mooch off of? Who? Now they don't know which way to go. Now they don't know what to do, because they so chaotic in their minds. They so chaotic and messed up here that they refuse to do anything on their own, to seek God for themselves. Like, they refuse to do this. They don't know how to do it, first and foremost. But you were a guiding light, where they were supposed to learn how to do it when they were with you. They were supposed to take notes from you. That's all they can do now. Sit back and watch and take notes. But they still confused. Can't nobody take nothing from you but notes. That's gonna be another video. I made a video like a year ago about that, but they can't take nothing else from you now but notes. That's it. You better sit down and learn. You better get in the books. You better take notes. Time for you to be a student, boop. See, when we have situations like this that we be in, this is for us to learn things about ourselves, learn things about what God is doing, how the enemy works, learn patterns, become a pattern recognizer. You have to recognize patterns. Learn about people around us, how people operate, you know, learn how to test the spirit. Basically learning how to navigate the spirit when we go through things, when we, you know, are in these type of situations. You were a light. You are a light. I'm not going to say were, because you are. You are a light. And demons see your light and they're attracted to it, but they triggered by it. They try to steal all your light. They want you to dim your light to make them feel comfortable. Yet, when you don't have enough light, they go looking for light somewhere else because they have drained the light out of you. They have drained you and they want you to dim your light to be, so they can be comfortable around you. It's so confusing. It's so confusing to me. Like, these people are so confused in the mind. I don't even want to try to understand it, but I do understand it. But it's so confusing. They don't know what they want. But they couldn't stand to see your light, yet they wanted your light. See how that don't make sense? That's how confused they are. You have to cut these people off. You have to cut off people that never want to take accountability, never want to admit they wrong, never want to own up to what they've done, never want to change, never want to grow. They always think that correction is an argument. They always think that you speaking about how you feel is an argument. They always want to fight. They always want to fuss. They can't see themselves. And when you said, enough is enough, I got to go. When you said that, and you finally left, you finally cut access, you finally took, give me back my key card. You can't have access no more. You finally left. These people, they don't know what to do. Run around like chickens with their heads cut off. And now you over here shining bright. You got your energy to yourself. You building your relationship with God. You working on yourself. You working on your body. You becoming the best version of you every single day. You get everything that you deserve. You out here trusting God, skin glowing, looking pretty, sitting pretty. Ain't nobody draining the life out of you. And they wish that they could have access to that again. They wish that they never would have did what they did to you. They wish that they could have been somebody different. They could have did something different. But they don't get that access no more. You got to let people miss out on you. Let them feel your absence, because, listen, you can appreciate my presence. So now it's time for you to feel my absence. That don't feel good. That don't feel good. When you got somebody good in your life, when you got somebody that got some sense, when you got somebody that is wise, somebody that can speak life into you, somebody that can listen to you, somebody that's willing to grow and change with you, when you got that, baby, you got to hold on to that, okay? You got to hold on to that, and you got to do your best to keep up, because you outgrow. The person that is the wise one, that's willing to grow and change, that person gonna grow fast. And if you ain't on that type of time, baby, you're gonna get left in the dust. You're gonna get left in the dust. And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. You started to grow. You started to change. You started to see the things. You started to analyze your life, like take inventory of your life. Be like, you know what? This ain't working out for me. This ain't adding value to me. This is what's been draining the life out of me right here. Yeah, that right there. I be depressed because of that. I've been feeling drained and depleted at the end of the day. This ain't right. I ain't supposed to feel like this. You know what? I've been having headaches lately. I don't like what I see when I look in the mirror. What? Like, and you start getting to the root of your problems. the root of what you see in the mirror, you start, why am I gaining all this weight? Why am I losing all this weight? Why my skin look dry and dull and ugly? Why am I breaking out like this? You got to the root of your issues. Something ain't been feeling right. I ain't supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be doing this. I've been here for too long dealing with this same old thing. It's draining the life out of me. I'm not, I deserve something better. I'm growing. Like, you're growing. We outgrow people and things. When you are doing the work in here, baby, I promise you, you grow like this at a rapid pace. When you're connecting with God and doing the work on yourself, you grow at a rapid pace. And not many people doing that. It's like 1% of people in this world that are doing that type of work. That's why in the Bible it talks about the narrow road, the road less traveled. You grow like this. It might not show out here, but it starts in here first. When you sit back and you do the work on yourself and you show up consistently, you discipline yourself and you do it every single day, it seems like nothing is happening at first outside of you, but then everything happens all at once. You grow at a rapid pace. And so you finally got the strength to leave. To say, you know what, I don't want this no more. To choose freedom rather than bondage. And your freedom is very triggering for people who are still in bondage. I need you to know that. We're going to talk about that in another video. Your freedom is triggering to people who are still bound. Okay? So listen. These people never thought you would cut off access. They never thought you would leave. They never thought you would go level up your life. They never thought that you would give them your absence. But here we are. And now you thriving. Now you thriving. You ain't in survival mode no more. Your nervous system ain't on edge no more. You ain't walking on eggshells. You living a free life. And they wish they could have done something different. They still, to this day, don't know what to do with their life. Because of their refusal, their inability to do the work on themselves. They capable. They just don't want to do it. They just would rather take the easy route. That's what the enemy like to do. Take the easy route. Suck the life out of other people to try to get ahead. But that don't last. It'll never last. You got away. Love that for you. I love that for you. Stay away. Okay? Don't fall back into that trap. Peep the pattern. Become a pattern recognizer. And allow God to lead you. Test the spirit in people. Because the enemy came to steal, kill, and destroy. And he always show up as a wolf in sheep's clothing. So beware. Alright? But these people wish that they had access to you. They never thought you would cut off access. They never thought you would revoke access. But now it's access denied. For good. And you get to move forward and level up and thrive and becoming the best version of you. While they sit back in the nosebleeds and watch and take notes. Anyway, that's the message I wanted to give. I'm waiting to go in the gym because I was supposed to go to the earlier class, but the train held me up, child. So I just had to go a different route and come here, sit, and make some videos while I wait on the next class. Anyway, I love y'all. That's the message. If this video is it tongue twisted, honey. If this video resonated with you in any kind of way, I want you to hit the thumbs up button so it can get pushed out to more people that might need to hear this message, for some encouragement and some motivation. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Turn your notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future uploads, and you will be the first to be notified whenever I post a short form video, long form video, whatever it is. Okay? If you are a woman who's ready to break cycles, heal, and level up, step into all that God has created you to be, I created a community called Becoming Her on Purpose. We're healing and leveling up on purpose, and we're doing it with God, and we're doing it together as sisters in Christ. Okay, I love y'all so much. All the other important links are down in the description box below. I don't know if I said it. The link to the community is down below as well. But I'm gonna talk to you in the next video. Bye.